I've put 3 coats of oil on the top, and then Quincy, no sabotage, minimal Scandi oak thing, and then look at all this lovely space I have in there. Anyway, I will go to a new pub, so if it's nice I will try and show you some. Do you want to go walkies? We go walkies. Do you want a treat? So there it is, a little table. I'm so pleased with that. Hello. My name is Angie and this is RareBirds, which is a channel for fabulous older people and then younger people who like looking at older people. And so today is Tuesday and I'm going to work shortly. Different place actually, just in Dorset. One of the funny things about living right on the edge of 3 counties is you can zoom across, whereas of course in other parts of the world you would travel for days. Anyway, irrelevant. So my kitchen, as you can see, is coming along really well, and I'll show you that just in a second. But yeah, last night we had our book group. It was really nice. There are still just 3 of us because we're still hoping that the other one will join us. But it was at Deb's house and she's got a new dining table, and I know how curious you all are. And so I hope that I've taken some footage, and if I have, I will put it in at the end of this chat here. But yeah, so the kitchen-wise, it's looking really good. So I've put 3 coats of oil on the top, and then Quincy, no sabotage. We say no with the sabotage, okay? Think about it. Yeah, so, and 2 coats on the inside, but I'll take you over to have a closer look. So it isn't finished yet, like everything is all connected. My dishwasher's connected. It's funny how spoiled you get, isn't it? It's like what? And also everything is, because poor Jordan's had a nightmare with the plumbing aspect of it, but it's all sorted now. But it took a little bit longer than normal, but he still has to put, there are still a few things, one of the most important of which is the band of oak that's going to go around the front of the work surface. Other things can wait, to be honest. I'm not going to worry about the dishwasher door and stuff like that because that was a separate thing. Anyway, but I want to show you just a really small thing that has given me so much joy I cannot tell you. Well, I'm going to tell you now and then I'll show you. So obviously it's a completely wooden work surface with, a great big butler's sink that obviously doesn't have a draining board, it's just the sink. So I was thinking, oh gosh, I have to get, a sit-on draining board, and I would have really liked an older one, but I can't find one, and that's a problem. So I'm just going to buy one, online, which you can get for like 60 quid or something like that. And then Jordan actually very kindly, no with the sabotage. Don't do it. Don't do it. Jordan very kindly said that he would make one out of teak, which would have been beautiful. However, when I was organising myself last night and just sort of, because I still haven't put anything in the cupboards, I haven't organised yet. There just hasn't been time, to be honest with you. And and also I wanted the oil to really, really dry because you don't want to mess that up. Don't be hasty. Like, speed doesn't win the game when it comes to oil drying and making, your work surfaces really strong. But anyway, I know I've lost my train of thought. I'm sorry about that. But I will show you this amazing compromise that I've come up with. Okay, so we're going to go over here. In fact, let me... Okay, so first of all, just here's a little look at this. Okay, because do you remember it was just, I had a stool there with that food bin on it, and it was just, it was just not very nice. Whereas look, I have this lovely big bit here. So what's going to happen here is the oak is going to go there, and then this bit, there'll be an oak edge here, but then also it's going to be lined with metal, obviously, because there's a very slight, proximity to an open flame now. We don't want any house fires. There's my lovely sink, which I love, and then there's this here, obviously, so that's all together, and then this will go back into there. Oops. Now I just want to make very clear And Wendy knows this, she was witness this. This was a casualty before it even came into the house. So I've put it in the kitchen here. I don't know really, just so I can be anxious about it, but I still maintain it could come back. You see, it's a little, I haven't watered it, it's a little bit too damp. Anyway, that's my vitamin C, so that's very unattractive. You weren't actually meant to see that right now. But, yeah, so this is the thing I'm disproportionately thrilled about. And do you know what? I actually feel like this is almost more Bible of British taste than Bible of British taste. I feel like this should have a centerfold in a book, because it's look, it's the most groovy little draining board. So I had this, whoops, I had that tray, which is gorgeous, sort of cabbages and butterflies, harlequin. I mean, you know, what's not to love? So I had, oh look, there's a little snail, darling little, so it's a thing of beauty, right? That's a cabbage white. Oh, I see, yeah, okay, so it's the, look, there's little, you know, those little pesky things, caterpillars. Anyway, and then my draining board just sits exactly in it, look. Fits exactly. And obviously I'll have to empty it out, you know, when the water gets too full, but that's not going to happen all the time. I'm just thrilled. I'm thrilled because A, I don't have to worry about organising a draining board now. And yeah, cute, right? I just like the look of it as well. Can we just, do you see, you know, the black with the cooker? And also just the whole thing. Look, I've got my little bars of joy there. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah, fairy lights. And then look, just to prove to you, is there any in here? It's my appley thing. I had breakfast this morning. Yeah, God, I've been up since 4 this morning, so I'm quite tired already. But sometimes you just, I had to take a friend to the airport, and by the time I got back, it was 6:30, and you just have to power through at that point, don't you? But anyway, that's where we are at the moment. Oh, wait, no, it isn't where we are at the moment. Look, lovely drawers. And again, look, these are all handmade. Do you see the dowel bits there? And in fact, in that as well. So I'm still kind of putting things in them, again, because I just wanted the oil to dry. Look. And he even made the little handle. Yeah, I have to think of something. I want to put something here because I don't know if I want a curtain. Curtains are quite annoying sometimes. So this gives me an opportunity to find just something beautiful that isn't breakable, that could literally just sit right there. Like some cast iron thing would be pretty gorgeous there, wouldn't it? That would contrast with this lovely oak, you know, very kind of minimal Scandi oak thing. And then look at all this lovely space I have in there. And in there as well, you see? Yeah. And look at this fabulousness. Yeah, we like. Anyway, I hope I wasn't waving that around too much, but I can show you it when it's all sort of looking lovely and how I've organised it and stuff like that, if you would be interested. Because I've also thought what I'm going to do is I'm going to make space for Christmas, as it were. You know, those sort of slightly dead spaces in the corner. I'm going to take some of the things out of the larder that I don't use all the time. And I'm going to put them in there so that I can put the Christmas stuff in the larder where it's sort of super accessible and stuff like that. Anyway, I actually have to go. So, but I will be back. And yeah, I feel like I don't say this enough. I just can't tell you how much I appreciate, sorry, it's gone wobbly, all your lovely comments. it's an interesting thing, but it's just so life affirming for me to, you know, to be part of a community. It's really lovely, and to know that, you know, that my videos kind of lift, and it's just really nice, and that you empathise, and I love that, you know, I love that so much when I relate to someone, because anything really that makes us feel, you know, less alone in that way is just so good, isn't it? You know, whether it's fun times or hard times, it's nice that we're all part of a common human experience. Anyway, I do need to make a sandwich, so we have to prioritise that. I've bought the most kitsch Christmas decoration you've ever seen. It's massive as well. I bought it mainly with my grandsons in mind, because it's for the garden. But it isn't an illuminated thing. Yeah, we will see. And I'm going to mix it with natural things to see if it will work. But I hope it will be like a wow, it's a Christmas house for them. But I will show you that in another vlog, because it's a little bit early right now. Anyway, all right, I'm off now, but I will be back. We're going to have an architectural digest moment with Debs, because she has purchased this fabulous table. Tell us about the table, Debs, and your thoughts.
Unlike Angie, I've been looking at her vlog for this Monday, and I think her house is wonderful, and I think she's so talented. I mean, I really, really do.
Well, likewise, back at you, darling.
Well, no, not really.
No, it's very true. It's very true.
I can't do all of the things that you can do. I have painted furniture in the past and everything, but anyway. But I have been in interior design, but just putting houses together and moving things around. Anyway, when I came here, I bought this sofa, which was for a cottage, because I fell through. Moved here to this contemporary house. And actually I've had to work around it. And I've never liked my dining table.
Right.
Chairs.
Hang on, can I turn Alexa off? That's it.
Bit of jazz in the background.
Bit of jazz, yeah, but then YouTube shut me down. That would be the thing, because it's...
So anyway, I decided to get rid of the French table and chairs. And I saw this just randomly, not even thinking I was going to buy a table. And you know how it is, girls, you just gotta have it.
Well, it's the colour as well. Look at the colour. And I just look at that. It's
5 legs.
Yeah, 5 legs. It's got a sort of a trunk, almost like a tree in the middle there, and then it has the mesh leg. So totally different to what was here before.
What to put with my...
Yes, and I'm just doing a little rare birds thing.
Okay,
I love your glass. Can I not just show your glass?
Because we're all
Because you look so. This is Amanda. She's very cool. You see, look. How lucky am I? You know, absolutely. Yeah.
The Blonde Book Club.
It really is, isn't it? And then when Lisa joins, she can change that.
She can change your hair colour.
Yeah, well, absolutely.
Yeah, she has, but she's gone lighter.
Oh, has she?
Maybe she's in preparation.
Yeah, well, quite right too.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be handling your boobs.
Okay, yeah, so we're looking for a lovely, very modern sofa, aren't we?
Grey, not necessarily grey, no, I don't think grey.
No, I didn't say grey. I just said a modern sofa.
Oh yes.
Rather than traditional.
A bit more contemporary.
Yeah.
It's just colour. I've got, it's quite a big thing to get the colour right with that, isn't it? And I want it to be around the blue, pink and the green. I just love those 3 colours together.
Yeah. I thought you got this as a trial, no?
No.
This is here.
It's a little teeny. That's quite cute.
That's
very nice. That's very nice.
I just want to put a long stem, pink, droopy.
Beautiful. Yeah.
What do you
and
think?
These are nice as well.
I could hop in there.
Those are really nice. They're really nice.
Oh yeah.
What are they made of? Are they
like a melamine?
They're Ross, they're lovely.
Yeah,
they just feel
gorgeous.
Really lovely, don't they?
They do.
And this is the colours for the...
Well, no, I've discarded those. That one anyway. But I've got an Addison Ross peppermill today in the same colour.
I'm very jealous. But you'll have to
I'm
show
going
me.
completely
Anyway,
mad.
I'm going to
That's
turn
fine.
this off now.
Yeah,
But thank
yeah,
you,
enough
thank
of me.
you.
Vlog.
Hello. Just going out for a drink with a chum, and it's so bitterly cold, which is not great, but I'm quite pleased to have my hat out. I thought I'd mislaid it somewhere, but I found it, so pretty thrilled about that. Anyway, I will go to a new pub, so if it's nice, I will try and show you some. Now, Quince, what do you have to say for yourself? And why is this paw raised like that? Should we go walkies? Should we go for a walk? Hey, do you want to go walkies? We go walkies. Do you want a treat? Oh, a treat. Would you like a treat? Well, okay then. Let's get you something tasty. Okay, let's get you something lovely. Come on then, sweetie. Good girl. Hello. So today is Friday. It's Friday evening. It's sort of late-ish actually, but something really nice has happened. So a friend of mine from London is on her way down to Cornwall, and she's going to stay here the night. So that's really lovely. And so we're eating in the kitchen. So I'm going to show you it all because I've made it really, really pretty with the lovely things that I was gifted that I haven't had the opportunity to show you. So we're going to eat here, and I'm cooking because I thought it was so quick and easy. India Nights Puttensca, and my god, it's so insanely easy. Look, let me show you. This is actually ready to go. It literally took about 10 minutes. You know, it's the recipe where it's just olive oil, sliced garlic, cook for 30 seconds, chuck in a tin or a jar of anchovies in their oil, cook for a little bit longer, sprinkle of chili. The chili I use is this one, which is Korean, I think. It's so delicious. Throw that in, and then, just tin of tomatoes, black olives, no salt, obviously. And then just, like 2/3 of a can of water as well, from the tomato can. Throw it in there, cook it 10 minutes. You just end up with this, hang on. You just end up with this, deliciousness. Can you see? Yeah. Yummy. And then having it with costume. And then having it with fettuccine. In fact, I should have started cooking this earlier. Basically, the whole thing is cooked in the amount of time that it takes for pasta to cook. And then you literally just put, swirls of the pasta in there, swirl it round on the plate. Gorgeous. I'm going to show you the plate situation, just like that. So you have this kind of beautiful, it's the darkest green plate. I'll show you in daylight, but it's beautiful. But also you can just use it just as a regular plate as well. I'm going to actually use it to put my Christmas cake on, because as I say, it's that really dark green, so it looks so beautiful. Christmas cake with a white frosting on icing on the top, little deers and trees and things I put on, and then that amazing dark red ribbon around the edge. I think it will look gorgeous. And then I think I showed you this in the last video, but these plates are handmade and they're gorgeous. Anyway, I digress. I'm going to show you the whole thing in a second. Put you in there. Get in there, if you don't mind. I don't like it when the pasta puts up a fight. because the you always just want to snap it, don't you? So I'm going to put that timer on, and then I'm going to show you the table. Here we go. Let me see if I turn the hall light off, if it's better. Hold on. Well, maybe that is better. Yeah, maybe that is. Okay, so here's the table, and then I got the 2 stools, which I had one in the studio room and then one, of course, that the bin was sitting on, and I've just put the old, you know, Bloomsbury curtains just draped over the top, and then this is just that little bit of cabbages and roses linen that I have. But just that little pop of colour is so lovely. But let me show you the loveliness, the super loveliness. So, right, what do I want to show you first? Okay, so this, I think, is one of just the most beautiful things. It's from Italy, I think based in Milan. And then look, there's just literally a little tea light in there. So it's just a nice height. You see, because if I'm, you know, if I'm sitting, you know, you can still see over the top of that, which I think is lovely. So there's that, which is just gorgeous. And then this is actually a water jug. But I picked some more rose hips, obviously, because I'm obsessed. And I like, you see, these ones are greener. And now I'm very into that. Just goes very nicely with everything here. Look at that. Again, this is Italian. This is a better angle. You see, you can really see it there. It's just gorgeous, just wonderful. And I think this is, I don't know, maybe that's an artichoke or something. Can you see? And then I have, so you've seen the charger plate, which actually has, it has a mottled design on it, but you can't see it. Maybe just a little bit. It's beautiful. So there's that, which is a charger plate, but obviously can be used as a big plate if you were eating a lot of food, wanted a lot of space, but because it's just 2 women having a little pasta thing, that works really well. And then this is just a little side plate, again in the same design. And these are all from Portugal. And then finally, you'll think this is madness, but these are just the prettiest little napkins. I mean, you know, ridiculous, I know, to have linen napkins like that when you're eating Puttensca, but who cares? You know, it's just beautiful. Life is to be lived, isn't it? You have to be intentional. Oh, and these are just little baubles, but I just loved the colour of that. You know, just that lovely green. And then 2 kind of slightly mirrored silver ones. It's kind of a nod to Christmas, but without too much. And then that's how it looks.